Greetings, everybody, and welcome back to Sunborn Creations. And pop on in, pop on in. When I tell you it's early in the morning, it is a early a.m. in the morning. So I got up. We're gonna talk for a second. I got up and I'm like, I woke up around 4 o'clock. So I just laid in the bed about 4:35. So I got up and I fried some fish yesterday, guys, and it was like I don't know what was going on with that fish. It was some haddock, Haddock. It's like a soft, mild fish, right? And it wasn't as tasteful as it normally is. So I'm like, I will not be getting any more of that from Lowe's Foods. So I tend to get my meats from Earth Fare because they're from it's local farmers. But I just went to Lowe's Sunday quickly because I didn't want to do any major shopping. But I got up and I'm like, okay, I laid there for a bit. So I'm like, had to center myself right. So that old fishy smell is still here, this fishy smell. I get up, I'm like, why is it so fishy? And I threw out all the remnants of it. So I said, I went through and I'm like, okay, I'm going to burn some sage. So I'm burning sage all through, my space. And then I'm going to go back and do frankincense and myrrh. I love frankincense and myrrh. I'm going to put that in my burner and try to get that old smell out. It's just like an old bad smell. But centering, I'm using the smoky quartz and the clear quartz just to stabilize me this AM and center myself. The left hand is the receiving energy. You receive in and you release any negative out through your right hand, the right porter. So basically what I do is just sit and feel the energy. You could actually feel the vibration of these stones in your hand. You'll feel your fingers tingling and other parts of your body get a little sensation also. So I breathe in 3 times. Count to 10, then I release. That's how I start out my meditations and start out my connections. Yes, I could feel the sensations in this middle finger. Listen, whether you want to pray, you want to do affirmations, speak, whatever and however you do it, you have to center yourself and you have to connect with the great I am that's inside of you, that's connected to the outer greatest aspect of I am. It's a lot to this. And as I said before, a lot of us, we're on different paths. This isn't meant for everybody. But I do send energy to the people that own the planet that are like minded, like myself and anybody else who want to join in to this channel. It's just my time to make the ascension this time, mm, to move forward on a different level this time. So I had to get back into that practice. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold you up. And if anybody feel, who tapped into my channel and like, I don't know about all that, then I appreciate you coming through. But never forget that you're always learning, that you are a student. You are a student with everything that you do here, whether you learn how to bead, whether you learn how to make herbal products, whether you learn how to do what marketing, business, school teacher, somebody had to teach you all of that. Remember that. You are here on assignment. You are here to learn how to advance your spirit, advance your soul, and to figure out who and exactly what you are. Ooh, so we're going to release that, the energy. Yes. But I love that smoky quartz, guys. I think I got to, I'm going to be doing a lot with the smoky quartz. Yes, right here. I love that. So we're going to make a bracelet. Now, this one, I have to tell you about this one. This stone right here is called an aragonite. This stone literally jumped, moved in my presence. I was not touching it. I, I was just standing there and it just started shaking and vibrating. I'm like, okay. So I said, okay, I guess that meant I walked away. Then voice say, think about what you're doing. So I had to go back and purchase this aragonite. This is a powerful stone. Mm, this, wow. Okay, so what we're doing now is I already got a pattern laid out. Okay, so I don't know who invented these little wooden things, but I guess people do anything for money. Um, and actually, it's not big enough. These are black onyx, the larger one, and I got some matte onyx. The mattes are, you know what matte, a matte finish is, sort of like a flat finish. And when it's shiny, what finish is that? Clear, I guess. And these at the back are six malachite, but these are the outer cut of the malachite. But these are the inner cut. The black beads are inner cut. And these tiger's eyes, I believe, are the outer cut also. So we're just gonna string a bracelet right quickly this morning. Like I say, I'm getting up. If I'm being called to wake up, get up. So I'm up and getting busy and doing a little something. Hopefully, look, I want to show you exactly how much of this I'm cutting. And once I cut it, I'm gonna bring it back and like this is all you need. You see this? You think that's nothing, right? Look, and you stretch it. I might have cut it a little bit too short that time. And you stretch it. Like I say, I had to learn this stretch cord because it will stretch out. They should put instructions on there. Like I said, all they tell you to do is buy a stretch cord. I might have to extend it just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna do it just a tad bit more than I did before because I'm having extra waste and I don't want waste. Let's see. We'll try this a little bit more this time. Yep, that's it. See how it's stretched? So it's best to, like I said, pre-stretch this here because I made this bracelet also from this. No, I didn't. That's a smaller because those holes were small. Take that back. But look, remember this? Smoky quartz, clouded quartz, and cornelian. Beautiful. I love cornelian. And I made this one. Let me show you this one. I made this one the other day too, but I didn't do a video. And look what I added in there. I popped in there one of my beads to complement that bead. But I wish I should have put it in a yellow instead of I should have put a yellow one right there and right there. So I'll go back and make another one to pick up that. You see that? That's one of my hand painted bead. And then this is I think there's some type of turquoise, some type of malachite. It's an outer cut of malachite, and I dropped in a little hematite bead in there, a faceted bead. So I'm making charms, like that. And I use the gold metal on the bracelet. So let me show you what this looks. So that's what that looks like. Malachite, tiger's eye, and one of my hand painted beads. So I'm going to be incorporating my hand painted beads into my designs. So that's what my mission is right now, into my gemstone pieces. So I like that. See, these days when you love gemstone, people just mix and match gemstones and the energy of these pieces, and pretty much you learn by what energies that go with each other, because your body is gonna react to it. You're gonna be feeling some kind of way, and then you got your higher self gonna say, nope, you shouldn't have mixed that. You shouldn't have, it's gonna let you know. But I'm just gonna use this also as an accent again. Not that one. Let's see, can I find one with a larger hole? Yeah, 'cause sometimes these beads have like little smaller holes, and you got to fit that wire into them. Unless you get a big hole gemstone bead, and you don't find them around. So I'm gonna use this. This is a matte finish. So I hope you guys have a good morning, and hope your day goes by very well. Also, beautiful day. It's kind of dark in here. Trying to find these holes on these beads. And this is a larger one. This is like a 8 millimeter. And my strand will not go in there, because this is a 1 millimeter. So this is not going in. So I'm going to have to use a smaller bead there. So I have to put those there and just add to it with this. Adding in a tiger's eye. And I'm finding that most people, they just like gemstones. They just like these beads, and they don't realize why they like these beads. They just like them. They like the look. I used to have these when I sold at the market. These two ex-military men used to come by, and they used to buy about three of my bracelets at a time, or they put in a specific order for the bracelets, and they like the this size, 8 millimeter, or the 10 millimeter beads. And they love the black onyx and the tiger's eye. I'm like, well, there's more stones, beads in the black eye than the black onyx in the tiger's eye. You know, like, let me do something for you. Let me make more. Let me give you another stone besides that. I said, you got the black obsidian. You got the shungite. Shungite is a powerful stone also, and it works well with the black onyx. Shungite works well with all of the stones that protect your energy, your auric field. I have some shungite. I'm gonna make me a shungite bracelet. But this, I'll tell people quickly, don't go playing around with that motorbike. Motorbike, don't play. Motorbike have to call you to it. Motorbike have to let you know. Motorbike will send for you. You don't go for the motorbike, in other words. That's how powerful that stone is. That stone allegedly came from the outer realms, upper realms of this earth. And it sends for the people. The people don't go looking for it. It'll come to you. It'll let you know when to come in contact with it. You'll be called, in other words, like they say, that stone will call you and send for you. And when it finishes with you, it's gone like a thief in the night. That's how powerful it is. I'm going to leave this one just like that in case. You see how much I got left over? And now I just bead with not a pattern. I just lay the beads down and let the beads go where they go. And I just use my intuition or use my God essence inside of me to let the beads do what they do. You know what? I could put one on my, but I don't have one done in black. So I just go with this right here. I could have put a gold bead there. Let's see what I got over here. Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. These are my good beads. Let's see. Do I want to add to this? Put a bead in there that stands out, that just make it pop. I'll just go with this for now and just add on a nice little charm. So hopefully I'll be getting up early in the morning again and just get up and come in and do some videos. Okay, that's not bad. Tie this off properly. And I'm finding if you tie them properly and you tie them tightly, you may not have to use the glue, but it just depends on the individual whether they want to use glue or not. But I tend to use the glue. I started out using the glue, so I might just finish out using the glue. I'm not sure. So that's what my knots look like. And I just do this to make sure that they tight. I haven't had any complaints about anything that I did break. I always tell the customer, let me know how this works and let me know how long it lasts. And by all means, do not put your bracelets in water. Do not shower in your bracelets because you will weaken the stretch cord. They're not meant to go in water in the shower. And if it's your bracelet, it's your bracelet. Especially gemstones, do not let anyone wear your gemstone bracelet. You have to cleanse these bracelets. You have to cleanse your energy out. If you're going to stop wearing it and you're giving it to somebody else, cleanse it before you give it to them. cut this a little bit more because it's bleeding through once I close it off. So these are probably for me anyway. So that's that one. Like I say, I just let them do what they do. And this one will match with that one. And I will put one of these on there. I have to order some more of these. I got these out of Hobby Lobby to add beads to it, but I don't think I like the shape. I like the shape, the hourglass shape. I like that shape right there. But these will be filled with something called argon chi energy. I'm going to do a mix of that on this right here. I'm going to mix a powerful solution with resin and quartz in these bottles on these gemstone bracelets. But guys, that's that. And thank you for this video. Thanks for watching it. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. And you know what to do. It helps the channel to grow when you do comment. I don't say that all the time, but it does help the channel grow and share to reach more people so I can start, you know, getting more views or whatever. But thank you, and we'll catch you in the next one and let me know what you think. Peace.